dreaded North Macedonian train.
Part of the adventure.
It looks like a house, Molly.
There's no one here. Computer is on.
Part of the train station. It looks almost abandoned. Don't listen to what people say that they say it's an old train. How are these old?
Yeah, they're not old at all.
I recommend it, Macedonian train lines actually. What am I talking about? Good morning from Bitola, North Macedonia. It's actually our last morning here in Bitola. Really like the place. 2 days was enough. I'd highly recommend it. Not many tourists come here. So add it. If you're coming to North Macedonia and you're doing Skopje and Ohrid, come to Bitola. It's an hour from Ohrid. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend Rebevski luxury rooms. Literally it was like staying in a palace, but today we are getting something that we have seen no one do in North Macedonia. We are taking the dreaded North Macedonian train. A recent survey said only 9% of customers were happy. It has the least amount of tracks in the Balkans. No one really takes it. Apparently the stations are a bit underrun, but I like that. I want to give them a chance. I think that the North Macedonian Railways could blow us away. So that is what we're doing today. We're getting the train from Bitola to the capital Skopje. It should be about 4 hours. It's actually longer than the bus, which makes no sense. The train takes longer than the bus. But let's see how it goes.
And we are leaving. I absolutely loved our palace room. But now to try and find train station in Bitola.
When the owner of this place says,
yes,
no one gets the train.
He mentioned that no one gets the train, everyone gets the bus. The trains are meant to be old, but that is all part of the adventure.
The train station's about a mile outside of the town. Thank you. Which I can't be bothered to walk with the case. Do you go train station? Right, I'm gonna get taxi to the train station. Oh, how much is it to the train station? 100? So 100 to the train station. Whew, and we've made it to Bitola train station. It looks like a house, Molly.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a train station, does it?
It's really, I like the yellow.
Yeah, it looks like it's just been redone in 2018.
There we go, we're at the most modern train station in North Macedonia. I think the train comes at 12:50, so we should be okay.
Where's the entrance?
It's going to be fun. Is anyone here?
I don't know. Is anyone here?
Is anyone in the ticket booth? This is not looking good.
No, there's no one here.
You've
Computer is on.
I'm not sure where to go here.
There's literally no one here, but then everyone seems to know that the train is at 12:50. Maybe they don't.
No.
Oh, they could be outside. 2 tickets for Skopje at 12:50.
Yes. 2 tickets Skopje.
Yes, please. Thank you.
So it turns out that we are the only people here at Bitola train station. There was the 2 workers, they were literally just standing on the tracks, but we've got our tickets, 314 dinar each, which is about maybe £5 It's cheaper than the bus apparently, but this is Bitola train station. Got a nice place here, you can get your water, the old tracks here, really old commuter train, and we actually have one of these brand new modern trains, which I'm really surprised about. As we got a little bit of time before the train, I thought I'd explore parts of the station. You can see along here, it is really run down. It must be the old part of the train station. It looks almost abandoned. Graffiti all abandoned around here, and then they've got the cargo trains that still run across the country. Like someone had a good party last night. Nice burger and wine, why not? But yeah, the old cargo trains will still take goods across into the likes of Greece and Kosovo. We've even got the old station cafe. If you have got a long wait, you can sit down, have a Skopsko and get yourself ready for the 4-hour trip to Skopje.
We're actually on the middle of the tracks right now, and it doesn't look like we're the only ones getting on this train.
People are arriving, I think. Well, they're just excited by the modern train.
It's like the smallest train I think I've ever seen.
How is this a cross-country train? It is one carriage.
Is it one? Yes, one carriage.
It's literally one carriage to us cross-country, and we've got to walk
on the train tracks.
across the middle of Cool, I thought I heard something moving across these old train tracks. I don't know how much would still run through here.
Not a lot by the looks of it. It's all very overgrown, so probably not much. I think even the dog is getting on the train.
Yeah, I know. We're literally
so happy.
in the middle of nowhere.
It literally is the middle of nowhere. Most of these buildings are abandoned as well. Like even, do you reckon that was the
Oh,
old
that's what I
train
walked past. Yeah, it's definitely abandoned over there.
should we have a look at closer at the train?
This is the train. They actually came in 2015, 5 or 6 new trains from China, so I presume this is one of the new ones because we were told they're old. This isn't an old train.
Yeah, no, this is definitely not an old train, but I just hope that it will actually run on this track.
If this train isn't the biggest contradiction to the station, I do not know what is. The driver has just arrived and turned the train on. The doors are open. I love it here. There's actually more dogs playing on the track than there are people. There's like 2 other people here at the moment. It's time to get on. I'm quite excited. It looks really, really modern. Let's do it. I'll take the case.
Ready?
Oh. Okay. Oh, it's just like trains at home.
Yeah. Should we sit at one with the table?
It's really nice. I think we got the top
Yeah.
behind me. Go up here.
Yeah.
This is Macedonian trains. Driver will be in here. Trains along here. It's really nice, all the seats. And that is where the driver will go in here. I won't go in there too much, don't want to get in trouble.
We've got our seats. I hope they don't have numbers.
I'm not too sure, I don't think they do. I think the table unfolds. Ooh. Nice. So we've got an unfolding table. We've got a power socket.
I wonder if it has Wi-Fi. Is that asking for too much?
Don't listen to what people say though. They said it's an old train. How are these old?
Yeah, they're not old at all.
And we are off. I think it's about 4 hours from Bitola to Skopje. Best way to see the country. We go through the countryside, we get to see small towns, small villages, ones that we wouldn't even explore, maybe ones that we might explore, we might find it, we might even get off before Skopje if one of the villages takes our fancy. But I can't believe this takes longer than the bus. It's a brand new modern train. I think it's one of the ones they received from China in 2015, I believe. It was the first new trains that Macedonia had got since they gained their independence. So it shows some of the trains that you might get out here. It's hit or miss. Some people might get the old trains and some people might get these fancy new modern trains. I don't expect there to be a buffet of food coming around, so I've got my barrette for the journey. The countryside is amazing. So far we've stopped twice in the middle of nowhere, and this is Bacano Gumno station. I love it, the most rural train ever. We've got behind me, it has, basically it says the first station, the last station, which are missing, and then there's information about the Macedonian Railways. Unfortunately, I can't read Macedonian, but do you know what I nearly forgot? What you do on all of our train journeys around the world.
No.
It's time for you to inspect the toilet.
Let's go. Toilets are absolutely massive and not that clean. Just to give you a bit of context, we do actually film the toilets wherever we are, whether it be Sri Lanka, India or Vietnam, just to show you what it looks like. But yeah, I don't want to stay too long in here. Toilet, don't know what that is. Let's go.
And we've just got to the first big city of Vela. A lot of the provincial stations are so small. They're all yellow. I don't know why all the station buildings are yellow, but they're abandoned. That's what a lot of people say. The stations are just gone. They have to wait on the side of the road. But it's actually filling up. So much for it not being very popular. It is getting very, very busy. And I think we've got maybe like half hour to an hour left. It's starting to get dark. And we have made it to Skopje. Oh, that made me jump. 4 hours later. I think we're about a mile outside. Well, not outside, we're in the city centre, but a mile from our hotel. I can't be bothered to walk. It was actually a really good train ride. We need to get a taxi. I recommend it, Macedonian train lines actually. What am I talking about? Get it. There's lots of bad reviews online. Get the Macedonian train lines. They now have the Chinese modern trains.
Welcome, finally.
I'm gonna come through.
After 4 hours on the train, we have made it to Alexandar, the second hotel, which is right in the centre of Skopje. I'll give you a quick room tour. So we have our nice hallway. Do you want to do the bathroom first, since it's the first
I'm going to
thing?
start with the bathroom. Really nice,
It's gorgeous.
modern bathroom. I love the sink, obviously toilet. Oh, we have a bath. Really want to have a bath.
And all the mini
They show everything has been disinfected. I really like that.
I was going to touch on that as well, but then you come through, look at this bed. It's huge, massive bed.
They made a swan for us.
Made little swans with hearts, and they've given us extra soap. But one thing that we have noticed is how COVID secure they are. So we have an antibacterial spray in the room, but they've also covered up all our glasses. And you can see, like on the toilet, obviously it was all sealed. The door had a sign on it to say that it had been disinfected. Downstairs was disinfected, and it was very much keeping sort of 2 meters apart.
Keeping with the regulations.
Keeping with the regulations, but
and
this
bed
is lovely.
is looking so inviting after that train.
It's gorgeous.
You're gonna hate me. Oh, I've broken the swan. Oh, this bed is
so nice.
This bed is so comfortable.
Yeah, this bed is like, it's like a marshmallow.
I've got to thank Hotel Alexandar for this stay.
Alexander II.
Alexander II. They do have 2 hotels. They also have a boutique hotel that is not open currently because of COVID. They're only managing to open one. At least one is functioning, which I'm really happy about.
And they're taking all the measures. That's something that we haven't seen that much, and it's really,
No,
really
it's
good.
the
There's signs everywhere.
the most I've seen so far in a hotel since we've been back again travelling.
So COVID secure.
But the train, that was what the video was today. The train from Bitola to Skopje.
What a great experience.
Yeah, you know what?
Something to try.
You know what? It's different. I was sort of hoping that we got one of the like
old-fashioned ones.
really old communist trains. Unfortunately, we didn't. But the new Chinese trains, apparently they're from China. It says online. They might not be. Let us know if we're wrong. We're really, really good. Some of the stations were crazy, stopping at like literally in the middle of nowhere. It was like just a hut as the station.
It was crazy.
But tonight is a night for chilling. We're gonna get takeaway. What are we getting?
I'm not sure. Possibly
Maybe McDonald's, maybe Burger King. I don't actually know what they've got in the city here. I'm gonna go gym, and we'll see you fresh for exploring tomorrow.